Lucy 语言家教。
Welcome to Lucy Language Tutoring. I'm Scott, and this is Lucy. Real English. No textbooks, no classrooms. Today's lesson was produced in Taiwan's capital city of Taipei. Please listen to this recording while reading the lesson. Enjoy today's lesson. It's all coming right now from Lucy Language. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Finally got some time in the spotlight as the world's worst password after being in the shadow of password. Yeah, that's right. Some people use the word password as their password. From 2011 to 2019, the security company Splashdata compiled a list of the passwords that are most often guessed by hackers. In 2011 and 2012, the most often hacked password was the word password. But that changed in 2013 when 1234566 became the king of worst passwords. 2013 wasn't just a bad year for password. Also in 2013, Adobe had a major security breach, and 45 million user passwords were stolen. The size of the breach had a significant effect on Splashdata's results. That's why Photoshop and Adobe 123 suddenly appeared on Splashdata's 2013 list. Fans of Password needn't worry. It's a classic for sure, and it's not going anywhere. But why am I complaining about people using password as their password? Because it's a weak password, and weak passwords are susceptible to brute force guessing. That's when hackers try to break into accounts simply by guessing passwords. When account owners use easy to guess passwords, like password, the hacker's job is quite easy. In 2020, NordPass began publishing the annual list of worst passwords. As you can see in the year-by-year password table, 123456 still reigns supreme in 2020. Just to be 100% clear, the passwords in the table, they are the passwords you do not want to use. So, what are the passwords you should use? Well, that's a very good question. I asked Yamato for some password best practices. Oh, by the way, Yamato is one of Lucy's closest friends. He was born and lives in Osaka, and he is Japan's smartest cat. Here's Yamato's recommendations to help everybody choose better passwords. In other words, passwords that hackers cannot guess. Yamato says, don't use words. This means any word that's in the dictionary. Instead, use pieces of words, like this. Don't use happy. Use HAP and PY. Next, add some numbers and punctuation, and the easily guessed happy becomes a strong password, like 20, HAP 21, PY hash. Yamato has a few more recommendations. Don't use numbers that are part of your birthday, birth year, address, or phone number. Don't use swear words, athletes' names, car brands, film names, or other pop culture words. And Yamato has a recommendation for me. Scott, he said, you need to scare your students. Tell them about the millions of passwords that have already been stolen. If you don't scare them, they'll procrastinate and maybe never find time to change their bad passwords, he told me. So prepare yourself for some scary stuff. Your data is often stolen from companies like Hyatt Hotels, Domino's Pizza, Microsoft, and many others. And data is also stolen from the government. Hackers use data and brute force guessing to access your accounts, like email, bank accounts, Instagram, and more. So this is why it's important to have good passwords, passwords that hackers cannot guess. In April 2021, we discovered data from 500 million Facebook accounts was stolen, including names, genders, dates of birth, location, relationship status, and employers. In January 2021, we discovered from 2018 to 2020, a yet unnamed malware stole 1.2 terabytes of private files, passwords, documents, and photos from 3.25 million infected computers. In June 2013, we discovered data including 13 million emails, addresses, names, usernames, phone numbers, physical addresses, dates of birth, and passwords were stolen from yam.com. We're running out of time, so let's kick this into high gear. 2016, Uber, names, email addresses, phone numbers, stolen. 2017, Hyatt Hotels, credit card numbers, expiration dates, and names, stolen. 2017, China Trust Bank, personal information, stolen. 2017, every Yahoo user account, personal data, stolen. Now you know more about how to make a strong password and why strong passwords are needed. But there's more. Please read Lucy's English lesson, Data Breach, because strong passwords are only part of how you protect yourself. Thank you for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed the lesson. To purchase a copy of today's lesson, including the audio file, a PDF of the lesson, questions, and an answer key, please send email to lucylanguage@icloud.com for more details.
Lucy 语言家教。